He's back. Welcome to Friday night, MLB The Show 25. Saturdays Gaming alongside the Last Moon Eye. And tonight, taking on the Cardinals.
Well,
So did you see the new Switch 2 date release?
what is it now?
May 8th.
Um, you get her up yet?
What the dream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get your game up yet?
Oh yeah, I got it up. I'm just in the lineup right now. You guys can join us, and you guys can join me and the Last Moon Eye in the chat if you guys want to comment.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
live chat.
Okay. Your audio's working.
Yep. We will be happy to respond to you. Let's play St. Louis. With all the stuff that's been going on around lately, how was Halo 3 last?
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on
Pretty fun playing
MLB
with
The
Tommy.
Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals. We'll be back
Yeah, he
to
wants to
get
play
this
again
one started
sometime.
after this.
I'd like to get another
Now
copy
the
of Halo
plate,
3 because
Mason
I have
Wynn.
2 Xbox 360s,
Yeah.
and then we could do 2 different screens.
And that's in for a strike. And this
Oh,
one is
I just bought a fan for my PS3.
Nice.
Keep it, cool. So it won't
Yeah.
go bad. Which my model is
And it's foul off. They'll do it
you have
again.
to keep it up and keep it, standing.
Got him looking for the carry.
Well, that's good you did your research.
It was worthwhile.
Definitely a borderline
Good you did your research. Make sure it'll last you a while.
Those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire
That's
calling
the
balls
color
and
on.
strikes,
The fan
it's always going to be on you to
Monday.
protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Alec
Oh, nice.
Burleson. Now the box comes up empty with a swing there.
Try to get everything
And a
working.
foul
Like
ball.
Oh, that looks so much better.
One down, base is empty.
My TV has a game mode, and I had it on bright mode, and I was wondering why the colors were like fucking with my eyes.
What game you
Just
playing?
because I had a bright mode. Oh, nothing. I was fixing my TV color.
Yeah,
That was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Wilson Contreras. The next to hit takes ball 1.
I'm trying to talk GSD and
Fall off foul.
for an episode.
2 outs, base is empty.
He could get on for an hour if he was available.
In the air.
No, I don't know what he's doing. He's probably tired, honestly.
Kowser makes the catch.
But he honestly doesn't go to bed until 9-ish.
Yeah.
No scores. We head to the bottom of the first.
Now next week, I
And into the box
got
for
you for a double
Baltimore.
episode.
Gunnar Henderson.
We got the home run derby and another Friday.
That one fouled off. Matt's 33 years old, and he was a second-round pick.
What day's the home run derby on?
Thursday.
Okay.
0-2 now. The shortstop
I knew
takes
as
the
soon as I
ball.
started this series, I knew I was going to need you for a couple episodes. You've done a great job. We're here as a support. I ain't going back to other disciplines. I ain't going back to other disciplines until this
That
series
one
is
way
over.
inside. Straighten him up a little bit. Got him swinging.
Look out, we got
Pulled the string of the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field.
Like
He's
I
out
said,
front there. Just
the
needs
Wind
to let the ball
Waker,
travel a little
Pokemon
more. His timing
Coliseum,
will be back on
and
track.
Pokemon
Good pitch for the
XP Gale
strikeout.
Darkness.
Here's
Coming
Andy
out on
Rushman.
the Switch 2.
Contreras takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Like I said.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now.
I saw a picture of Wind Waker on. Was it GameCube that came out on? Yeah, I see a picture of it compared to GameCube versus the Switch 2. No, the Switch 2, and apparently, like, the Switch 2 looked terrible compared to the original stuff. I don't know if they're working on it still, or if it was a fake picture, or what exactly, but that would be disappointing.
Don't want to miss it.
Oh, well, you're good if it does turn out worse.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Jordan Westburg.
They need to add, like, 2 more GameCube games to their online service.
And there's a foul ball.
Actually,
They need to stop being cheap and just add a bunch.
I know, like, I can name you a few of them right off the top of my head. I don't want to make the same mistake they did in 64 when they released it in 64. Why not add the inaugural Super Smash Brothers on the Nintendo Switch Online?
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the new inning getting started. Now for St. Louis, Nolan
Here's a list
Arenado.
of some of them that they should add. We got the like Super Smash Brothers Melee.
Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish, and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Kowser calls it in. There's one away.
And assault.
Brendan Donovan, the next to hit. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
On and on and on.
Lars Nootbaar, next up for the Cardinals. That's a strike.
Like we were hoping
No score here in the second. That's a little bit low. And Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone is consistent with it. And the good thing is you don't see players question the calls too much.
Nintendo.
That's a good thing in this day and age. That wasn't an easy pitch.
Nope.
It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. 1-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the dirt.
I was hoping he was going to run. He would have been called out if I would have caught him. Come on.
And it remains 2-2.
This dude's a swing at everything. Holy shit. I got to throw him off the game.
In the air, left field down the line, and that's a fair ball. Coming home, the throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores.
He hit like 13 foul balls.
Pitches in at bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
Jordan Walker, batting with one down, takes a strike.
What the fuck happened to him?
Offering is in for a strike.
What's that?
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Oh, you saw that ball get thrown?
Got him looking, that's a strikeout.
Erica was not a good.
Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance.
Not good.
Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Ivan Herrera in the box here lets that one go for a ball. There's a strike.
Oh, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on play with. He did have a lot of success in the pitch in that location.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Back now at Oriole Park. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Out front and foul to the left side. And that is out of play. Out to short. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And here is Colton Cowser.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
One out, bases empty. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play.
Oh, gets dirty. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott. First pitch, and he just misses.
That's 1-0.
Got started a little too early, strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
He steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the DH, Alec Burleson. Foul off left side. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to Mountcastle, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Baltimore as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now here is Cedric Mullins. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, these Orioles, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Gary Sanchez. And foul ball.
Ball.
Foul
Top
off.
one.
He was
In
late.
foul territory.
right side.
Oh, shit. Oh, that was messed up.
And that quickly, 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Gunnar Henderson.
My baby.
Mrs. Bradley for ball 1. And another ball.
You don't want to make that mistake, picture.
He swings and fouls one off. And the pitch. Swing and a chopper out to short. The throw to first, and the Orioles set down in order. Out of the 4th, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Any longer I can keep him at 1-0, I'll be okay.
Foul ball there.
If I can just keep him at that 1, I'll be okay. So, I think they're going to try again.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Really good take,
Trying to throw him
especially
off the
2
game there,
strikes.
he's going to take the bait.
Swings
Any
through
kid
that,
like
easy
me,
strikeout.
get out.
So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie. You can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Go foul.
Line to left, and it goes just foul. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball right side, Mountcastle. And he handles it himself for the out.
He never
So
made a
picking
damn
in,
thing.
Brendan Donovan. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Here's my life.
Ball 1 there.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys
He
like
was
this
the one
can
that was
hurt you with
swinging for
pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
No, it was his buddy. With the other single earlier. Alright, if I'm going to strike now, I'm going to have to throw it outside. He's going to take the bait.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, and foul as it bangs off the fence. And down on
There we
strikes.
go.
And
Run
he's up
him
to
that
7
time.
strikeouts. Redbirds down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. There's your strike.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
In the air, center field.
That's a pop-up.
And there's 1 down. Here's Tyler O'Neill. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
My only hit.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. O'Neill, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 29 years old, and he was born in Canada. Hard on the ground at first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, you can't hit
So now it's the
nothing.
4-hole hitter, Jordan Westberg. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Two outs. And ball 1.
2 straight.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
full
Two
count.
down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ripped to short. Zips it across. And he has thrown four.
Gotta do better at this.
Back now at Oriole Park. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Now the penalty spotter.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
That was a bad play.
And now it's Ivan
I like you guys have all
Herrera.
these
Went down on
runs.
strikes his first time through. Runner on the go. Mountcastle steps on first for the out.
I took off, so I couldn't do nothing.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Victor Scott. That one not close. Ball one.
I did not need Victor Scott trying to be somebody.
Ball.
Oh, it looks more focused at the plate and work at the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Get back on the
And a base hit into right center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Oh my gosh, they're coming up at second. Son of a gun.
Picks himself up an RBI. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball. Caught it out front.
We ain't hitting
the
worth a
gap.
crap.
At that point, probably no question in his mind. He was going for two. It's just a great feeling.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one's gone.
Alright, gonna have to.
Anytime you have a pitch down in the middle of the plate, the
Now we have to
percentages
make
go
the
up for the hitter to do damage. Even if it's a pretty good sinker like that. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Burleson in the box with two gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next over, he's in for a strike. Two gone, bases empty, but
There you go,
three
trying to
runs
get
across
payback
here at the
for
top of the
this.
fifth. Just missed.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with two strikes.
Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. But they strike for three in the inning. Bottom of the inning.
Alright, just a minute, you guys. We're gonna mess with the other team for a minute.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mount. Manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. So, man aboard. Now, here is Colton Count. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Garrison called from the dugout, and it's an intentional walk. That brings in a run. Gunnar Henderson in a ringing hit. Bases loaded. No, oh my, they're intentionally walking in a run.
Alright, that's enough.
Still down here. And now right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Gold opportunity right here. Mets back to work. And foul ball.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
Next pitch is outside. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Zach Thompson getting loose out there. Leahy also getting ready. Tap dances out
You gonna throw at me?
In situations like these, the air can get really thin out there at the plate.
You're gonna throw at me,
Find a way to
huh?
breathe and slow everything down.
I wish you would give me that pitch.
In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. Manager out of the new arm out of the bullpen, Kyle Leahy.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time.
Headed towards the corner. Tries to make a play, but it's foul.
Well, it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. That one's in. Now the second one is in. It's 6-4. It's a 2-run double, and they have the lead. 2 on, 1 out. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. He's 0 for 1. Caught on and lifted in the air. Walker hustling after it. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. Maybe bluffing there as he returns to third. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles, is struck out and he is walked. The other way, and foul ball.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one is back. One run across, and it's off the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and he's there with a double.
Gets the job done as he brings home a fair. Anytime you can drive the ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Got to love looking in at the dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Now it's going to be Jackson Holliday. And Arnado makes the catch. And that'll do it. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. 5 innings. And we're back. Started the 6th. John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Wilson Contreras. Swinging a miss. And that is strike 1.
You know, these cards, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
That was bad for you. Why would you swing at it?
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Again.
Bases empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, bases empty. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
I wouldn't be mad if they can't hit the ball no more tonight.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I'm sorry, were you late on that? You were late on that.
And this situation will keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a high fly ball. He well struck right field. That one back there. Gone into the flag.
All right, you can have it.
And they cut it to the lead. It's 8-5.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet.
And here is Lars Nootbaar. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball.
Like I said, but as MLB mentioned at the top of the broadcast, the Nintendo Switch 2 will be available for pre-order right after our final game.
That one lifted to left. Cowser on his way in. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this Soul. We only go bottom 6. Digging in, Cedric Mullins. Fastball.
You want to throw at me again? Don't make me have to do that again.
Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him.
Don't be throwing at my batter.
Down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And Gary Sanchez at the plate. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Hauls it in for the out.
Remember, you hit a batter.
So the lineup flips over. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. And a big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Mullins headed
It's
home.
gonna be trouble.
He'll score into second with a double.
That's right. I'm
Something
thinking
more than
forward
that.
that.
Love how you let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One out, runner at second. Rutschman digs in now. In the air, left field, Newbar makes the catch for the out.
I'm hoping I can get O'Neill.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill, 1 for 3.
Oh boy, they had home runs like last 4 episodes.
Missing inside, and that is ball 1.
I will get you.
That one missed.
Throw at O'Neill again. And I promise you this, I will make sure he hits one over the wall.
On the outside corner, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws across the diamond, and O'Neill is retired. And that'll keep more runs from coming in and over. The O's have one on an RBI double. It's now 9-5. Back here in Baltimore, now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Are you there?
Sir.
Welcome back. It's been a minute.
She was like actually shocked and I told her no.
So the game has changed.
This one in the air. Westbrook settles under. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
I wasn't there. She would have She would have took it.
Pereira in the box again. Takes a strike.
100%.
That one the other way. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Wow!
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Scott in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
This could be Ephraim's last inning tonight.
Got him looking. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Back up for
1, 2,
one more
3
inning.
go the Cardinals. They trail it by 4. It's 9-5.
It's a 7th inning stretch. And
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. JoJo Romero. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Jordan Westburg. That's out to center field.
Using a girl's name.
Scott pulls that one down. 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Almost got him.
Why are you throwing at me?
That's to third, Arenado. Throw to first in time.
Man, no one's homered in a while.
2 down, bases empty. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Actually, Holiday. Oh. Homered. That's what we need. It's perfect. But we need to go deep.
Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles.
And if I recall, Holiday was last one for the Orioles.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Romero, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for a strike. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Yep, pitcher's getting tired.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off-speed away.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Mullins in pursuit. And it's caught for the out. So now the DH spot, Alec Burleson.
He definitely can finish the inning.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's just about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's got a chance to get through this 8th inning if he can get 2 more quick outs.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Westberg
We just had a victory.
brings it in. 2-away down.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
O'Neill makes the play, and that is that. Bottom of the 8th, and now here is Cedric Mullins. Romero back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is outside. So a foul ball makes it.
That's what I'm gonna do. I want to try something.
1-2.
I don't think it's gonna work.
So we get an intentional walk with no outs in the inning. And here comes the power hitting. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. First and second, no outs. And the batter down.
Let them decide to do that.
Oh, Gunnar Henderson. So bases all loaded up. Now the number 2 hitter, Adley Rutschman. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw to second, and a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play's kind of a rally killer.
And now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Except they're about to end already.
This one in the air. Win.
I'm gonna go out for a smoke break, Luke.
Alright,
and makes the grab. And that is
Heck
that.
yeah. You doing good?
We go to the 9th. There's no Arenado.
I was hoping that we were going to do something after the show.
Yeah, as soon as I figure out what we're eating here, I'm not going anywhere though.
You going to keep your headset on?
Yeah, till I go outside here. I'll probably lose you for a minute, but...
Game's almost over.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
0-1. And that one cutting but missing down low. Just missed.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
At this point, we have a good lead. I'm just going to let him finish the game. I think he can do it.
Arenado gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Well struck right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. The throw in. Pulls him to third safely. A run comes in on the play.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, That's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Fights it off. He'll see another. No outs. Runner over at third. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Walker now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins sizes this one up, makes the catch. Runner tacks for third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 10-7. 1 out left for the Cardinals. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ivan Herrera ripped back to the mound, and that got him. Not in time, and he reaches safely. So a man at first. Victor Scott now at the plate. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff, inning after inning, throughout an entire game, you see them dig deep, and they pitch. And that's exactly what he did to get this win today.
Oh, you guys, Baltimore did it again. They continue on with the streak, 10-7. And with it being 11-0. But a big congratulations on this St. Louis team to Brendan Donovan for a great game. But the next time we meet is the next time we play. It will be the Orioles will take on the Pittsburgh Pirates tomorrow night. So we're going to conclude week 2 tomorrow night against the Pirates. From MLB, my name is Shadow Gaming. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see you tomorrow night. And MLB will be back Thursday for the Home Run Derby. And then we'll also be back next Friday. So, good night everyone. We'll see you next time.